Well, today I'm going to go to my mom's. Oh, this car is always making warning sounds about something. Anyway, I'm going to go to my mom's and take her to breakfast and also do a little shopping. So we'll probably end up going to Aldi's and to Mark's and Dollar Tree and just kind of all over the place. So we'll see. I don't need anything, but she probably will. It's been about a week since I took her grocery shopping, and she always stocks up on things, so no worries about her not having any food. She has plenty. So I really need to get a new phone, and she needs a new phone too. So I may take her to the phone store today. Have to wait and see, because my phone is just, it's pretty old and it's just not cooperating anymore. It's not connecting to things, and it's just, the battery doesn't last anymore. I'm constantly having to plug it in. So it's time, and I hate to get a new phone because all my YouTube stuff is on this phone, and you know, there's always stuff that doesn't transfer over for whatever reason, but it's got to get done. I look like a talking head this morning. So anyway, lots of things to do. I could work in the garden, but it's pretty wet out there. And I think I need another day of not bending over and planting things and pulling weeds, and because I am feeling a little better today after I took a day of rest yesterday. So, you know, those are just things that you have to do. You have to respect your body and what it's telling you. Not that you shouldn't try to get as much done as you can, and you can push yourself a little bit, but you don't want to push yourself to the point where you're just miserable. So anyway, those are my thoughts. You know, I mean, when you're young and, you know, you can do those things because your body hasn't had the wear and tear that your body gets as you grow older. I went and saw a doctor once, and what he said was he was about my age and not in the best of shape anymore. And he said, you know, the difference between our generation and the younger generation is we wore our bodies out. And it's true. We did a lot of physical labor, our generation did. Whereas the newer generation, not that they don't do physical labor, they do. But a lot of them are, you know, into the tech and into the computers, so, or an office job where they sit all day. So, and I mean, I did have, you know, an office job as a nurse. But before that, I was a hairdresser for 30 years, so that was up on my feet all the time. So, yeah, that's what he said. So he could have been onto something there. I don't know. But anyway, Mom always is happy to get out of the house because she can't get herself out of the house anymore. I mean, on nice days, she has an attached garage. And on nice days, she'll go sit in the garage with her tea or coffee and just sit and enjoy the garden. She used to be an avid gardener, vegetable gardener. She used to grow a lot of things, but she took the garden out because she can't do that anymore. She has a little strip of land, not even, I shouldn't even say land. She has a little strip of dirt that she likes to plant a few flowers in, and then she has some big huge pots that I gave her a long time ago, and she likes to plant tomatoes and peppers in there, and she'll plant some parsley or, you know, something along those lines. So she still does like to do that. We'll go to Mark's in the spring and pick up a few veggie plants, and then she plants them, and that way she has some fresh tomatoes and peppers. So, yeah, traffic isn't too bad today. Some days it's like crazy, but today everybody must be busy doing things and not shopping. Either that or it's because it's, well, it's not that early. It's like 11:30 in the morning. But, yeah, so it's a pleasant ride. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today, and then I don't know. I usually don't get home till 3 or 4, usually 4 o'clock. And by then I'm kind of shot. I don't feel like doing anything because walking around the stores isn't my favorite thing to do anymore. But it gets Mom out of the house, so, you know, I do it for her. So, all right, well, I will be back later and see how the day went. Well, I'm here at Saver'S with my mom and just looking at all the stuff. And I found a couple things for my garden that I'm so excited about.
I'll get my bus up. I'll probably show you how to do that.
So just browsing through, and I found a few really cool things that I'll show you when I get home. There's a sneak peek. I hardly ever buy much at a thrift store, but this time I found some things that I really, really like for my garden. They have so many clothes here. It's just endless, endless clothes. So I can see why people come to thrift stores, because a lot of them look like they're like brand new. Okay, I'm going to enjoy my thrift store experience, and I'll be back when I get home. I just got home from taking my mom shopping, and I'm beat. So when I first got to my mom, she really didn't feel so good. So we had planned on going out to breakfast, but that didn't materialize. So I just made her something quick to eat and made her some tea, and then she felt better. I think maybe she just, you know, needed to get something in her stomach. So we didn't end up going to brunch, or yeah, it would have been brunch at that point. So we waited a while, and then she felt better, and I said, well, she kept going, okay, we can go now. We can go now. So I know she wanted to get out, so anyway, I said, all right, well, it's probably not a good idea to go to a bunch of different stores if you don't feel up to it, you know, if you don't feel your best. So we ended up, she had to go to the bank, so I took her there. And then we ended up going just to Aldi's instead of Aldi's and Mark's and Dollar Tree. So we just ended up going to Aldi's. And she had mentioned before that she wanted to go do something. You know, she was getting bored at home. So, and she had mentioned last week, oh, you know, it would be nice to go into that one store, meaning Saver'S. She likes to bum around in there. So it's like, okay, after we went to Aldi's, I asked her how she was feeling. Yeah, she's feeling okay. She can go to Saver'S. So that's what we did. And we each found a couple little things. They have so much stuff there. So many clothes. It's just racks and racks and racks of clothes and kitchen things and some electronics. And there's a lot of stuff. So anyway, we spent about, maybe 40 minutes roaming around in Saver'S. But for me, it was a really lucrative shopping thing. And, you know, I've said before, I'm not a big thrift store person, but she wanted to go, and it's something interesting for her to look at. So I ended up finding a couple of really good things. So the first thing I found this tray, and it's like a melamine tray, and this was $1.49, and it's a nice size. So, you know, just for serving drinks, or you can eat on it, whatever it is you want to do. It is, let's see, not recommended for the microwave. Well, none of these things are. So, but yeah, so I picked that up. I thought it was really pretty, and it kind of goes with that old world look that I like. So I got that, and then I got this. I thought this was really cute. This was $3.49. A little succulent. It looks like it was kind of brand new. Still has the tags on it. So I like these because I have a hard time keeping succulents alive. They usually end up, I don't know, rotting. So I got that. Then I got these two. They came together. These were $3.49, and they're silicone little cake pans. And I thought this would be nice for making a small cake for one or two, or you could even make the two of them and then make like a layer cake, a small layer cake. So I got those. I'm always looking for little small things that are good for one person. And these were also $3.49 for the two of them. So I got those. And then I got this really pretty cake pan. And it's a small, it's not real big. And I figured I've always got, well, often, bakery hanging around over there. And I thought I could put the bakery on here and just use a clear bowl as the top. So I got that, and it's signed. I don't know if anybody knows this person. It's Millie, looks like W-I-E-K or E-H. But yeah, anyway, Millie signed it, but I thought it was really pretty. You probably can't see it, but it's got gilding on it. So I got that just to make my little display a little nicer. And then for the garden, I was really happy to find this. I found this. It's a tin and metal, and it had all the succulents in it. So I'm going to hang this on my deck. I have like an overhang that's a little protected. So that's going out in the garden. And then one other thing for the garden, I've been looking for a new bird bath because my bird bath is shot, and I've been making like a Frankenstein bird bath anyway back there. So, and the original bird bath was like the glass kind that kind of lights up, and that broke last year. So I've been looking for a bowl for the bird bath because I still have the stand. And I found this absolutely gorgeous, it's heavy, this gorgeous bowl. And this was $10.99. So, and then I had a coupon for 30% off. So altogether, I spent $23.94. And for those bird baths with the glass tops, those are pretty much $50 now. So that's what I got at the thrift store. And then at Aldi's, I picked up a couple of these big portobello mushrooms. I want to make a couple sandwiches out of those instead of impossible meat or burger meat or whatever. So I picked that up, and that was $1 something. No, it was $2 something. I don't know what it was. I don't know where my receipt is. But anyway, got those, and then I got this energy drink because I sure could use a little energy. So it's Tropical Fusion. Got that. And then a couple other things. I got these Bake Shop lemon poppy seed mini muffins. That sounded good. I can put those on my new cake tray. And then I also picked up, these were $1.98. They were on sale. This Vitalife organic kombucha. And they had a couple different flavors, and I just got one. I got the mixed berry. I haven't made kombucha in a long time. So after we were all done, we ended up stopping at Burger King and getting a quick bite to eat there, because Mom she'd had enough shopping. And I said, good, I wore you out. So she says, oh yes, you did. So I took her home, and then I came right home. So that was my afternoon, and it was nice, it was pleasant. So, but I'm really thrilled that I found that nice heavy bowl for a bird bath. I'm going to put some rocks in there so it's not too deep in case it rains and fills up. And then just use the old stand. So anyway, what else? That's about it today. Yeah, I'm not doing another thing tonight. I'm not even cooking or anything because lunch filled me up. I had an Impossible Whopper with cheese, and it was good, as far as fast food goes. So anyway, yeah, that's all I have for you today, my friends. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.